If you want to learn how to close your Amazon seller account and also get paid thousands of pounds or dollars to do so, then you're going to want to stick around for this video. Let's go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. I'm really excited to be back and bringing you some awesome content over the next few months. Firstly, I'd like to thank you for supporting the channel. I now have over 2,000 subscribers and it is growing on a daily basis. This video is going to be a quick and informative one, so without further ado, let's get right on into the video. So you might be thinking, why do I want to close down my Amazon account? Well, there can be plenty of reasons why you'd want to sell your Amazon account. Maybe you gave it a go and it just wasn't for you. Maybe the profit to time ratio just wasn't fitting in with your lifestyle. Or maybe you've just lost quite a bit of money already and just want to call it quits. Regardless of the reasons for closing your account, before I show you the more traditional way of doing it on the Amazon dashboard, first, stay tuned and let me show you how you can potentially get paid thousands of pounds or dollars for doing so. So you've decided to stop selling on Amazon. Before you just walk away, let me just explain to you that there are brokers and companies out there that are willing to pay good money for your Amazon account. However, like with everything, there's ones that you can trust and there's ones that you can't. Luckily, I've got you covered and I'm going to take those worries out of the equation for you. Also, I'd like to point out that this is a bit of a taboo subject amongst the Amazon seller community, and I'm not wanting to get into an ethical debate. I'm just here to explain what experiences I and other people I know have had. So when I first heard about this myself, I was just coming out of the Amazon selling scene. So for me, it was really perfect timing. So I contacted one of these companies and they booked me a valuation call the very next day. This was done on Zoom with a screen share involved, and it took no longer than 30 minutes in total. In my experience, they gave me an account valuation of over $2,000 and I accepted it at the time just based on how professional they actually were throughout the process so far. So the very next day, which was a shock to me, I had over $2,000 extra in my bank account. I queried this with them and it turns out it's just standard practice and they always pay all of their customers upfront before any of the account is transferred or anything like that, which made the whole process seem even safer to me. After that, about a week had passed before they actually got in touch with me again and scheduled a call to do the handover of the account. And that's when we swapped all of the details of the account over to them. And this was also done on a Zoom screen share, so I could see the process of them taking out all of my personal contact details and replacing them with their own. By the end of the call, which took about an hour in total, they'd transferred all of the details to themselves. I knew all my details were secure, and they handled it in such a professional manner that I felt completely safe throughout the entire process. So after a few weeks of mulling everything over, I decided to put a post in my Facebook community group and share my experience with others. A few other people reached out to me first just to say like, Simon, is this legit? Yes, it absolutely was. And I now know a few people that have actually gone through the process themselves, sold their Amazon accounts, and some of them actually sold them for a lot higher than what my account was worth. So $2,000 was definitely not the limit. A few weeks later, I decided to make a recommendation to a group of people that I know had followed me in moving from Amazon selling to Shopify selling and wanted to raise a little bit of capital to get started. They also went through the experience of selling their Amazon accounts and had as good of an experience as I did. So I bet you're thinking now, who do I contact? Well, I actually feel more than safe enough to make this recommendation to you guys after me and several others that I know have actually used the service. So go ahead and click the link in the description below. It'll ask you to fill out a few bits of information on a form and you'll be able to book a time for your valuation call appointment to see what your account is worth. It really is that simple. And to be honest, even if you're not 100% set on selling your account, I would more than recommend to click, get yourself a valuation call and just find out what your account is worth, as you really never know. Some of the guys in my Facebook group received a life-changing amount of money for an account that they would have just closed a few months down the line after starting their Shopify businesses. And with everything that's going off in the world at the moment, I'm pretty sure a lot of people could do with that extra little bit of capital. I'm going to quickly show you now how you would close your Amazon account the traditional way. Obviously, you won't get paid anything for doing this, so I would recommend selling your account to a broker if that's what you want to do. Get a bit of capital in instead. However, let me quickly show you how to do this. Like I say, it's a very quick tutorial. So you would basically log into your Amazon seller account up here, and then you would go to settings and just click that. And then as you come down, you'll see account management down here, and close account is at the bottom. If you need to downgrade your account, so that's if you're on the pro subscription, you can do that and downgrade it to the free one, or you can go here and click close account, and that will pretty much close your account for good. You just follow the steps after you click the button, and yeah, and you would go from there. So that's all for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do have any questions about anything that I've spoken about in this video at all, as always, do leave them in the comments section below. I do reply and read every single comment. Also, feel free to drop me a message on Instagram, as that's where you'll find me probably 24 hours a day. So do please let me know in the comments section below what valuation you received, and the person with the highest valuation, I'll give you a shout out in the next video. And that's all we've got time for in this video this week, but I'll see you again next week, guys.